Well, hello there, hello there, hello there. My name is HW, and I want to talk about a really cool amp that I profiled recently and that came into the collection recently. Check it out right here. It's the Vox AC4. Now, this is a tiny little guy. It's the tiniest little AC that they make. Mine is even a little bit broken. It's missing one of these guys, and I could take this completely off. But otherwise, it's in pretty good condition. It actually has a little tag on the back that says, here, check this out. Can we see that? It says $100. I think this amp actually cost originally, someone sold it for $100. It's Vox AC4 serial number 3699 $100, and that's like a sticker kind of put over part of the Vox plate right here. It's got what appears to be an original speaker in the back, and you know, I saw the reissues of these things and I wondered kind of what they sounded like. It's got like a really interesting control panel here where it's got this, I guess this is some sort of a fuse. The fuse is housed in this red thing. I don't know, you can see that on kind of the closer up camera. And then what's interesting about it, the tone, the on and off, the tone knob, check that out right there. The tone knob is actually the on and the off switch. So it's off and then boom, it's on, and that's also the tone knob. And then you basically get a volume and a little like vibrato. But it's a really cool amp, but I'll be honest, it's not like, I guess it's like a little brother to the AC15, and the AC30, and the AC10 and stuff. It's got this one little, you know, I get, is that a 6-inch speaker, 8-inch speaker? I thought it was an 8-inch speaker, but now I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like it might be a 6-inch speaker. It's really got a little tone of its own and a little thing, and you heard it there in the intro, and I'll walk you through some of the profiles that we made in the 60s AC collection. Because this is an amp that really, it's not very chimey. I would say it has what's the equivalent of the normal channel of a Vox. It's a lot darker, a lot fuller, and it really kind of is like, it's really hard to get a clean sound out, but it gets just going and it gets grunty, and it's got like one or two sounds, you know? I did a little magic on the Kemper that I think makes it sound its best, and I'll talk about that, I don't know. This is one of those ones where it's like, there's something magic about miking this up really well and like properly and like kind of manipulating the mics to get the sound you want. But in real life, you know, look, I mean, it's a little practice amp. Like, is it gonna do all this stuff that you think? Probably not. It's 4 watts. It just really is lacking in headroom. So let me show you some of these profiles because this thing sounds really cool when it's mic'd up properly, and we profiled it, you know. I did what I do with all the amps, you know. For this one, I took a Royer and a Royer 121 and an SM545, and I went just off the center of the cone. Just off the center of the cone is like the middle of the cone because it's a 6-inch cone. So check it out. Here's what it sounds like. Super like rootsy, just like honest, like really, I mean, you can just feel it with the telly, whether you go on the neck or on the bridge. It's warm, and it just sounds like a little bit choked, which I kind of like in a cool way, you know? It just sounds like, I mean, obviously we're adding some verb and stuff, and it just sounds killer. It sounds great. I did put a little trim on there just to kind of like mimic what you get. Trust me, that sounds a lot better than the trim that's in there. I'll be honest with you, right? Let me like clean it up, and you'll hear some of this. So here is clean, and I mean this struggles to get a clean sound out, and you can hear how choked it is, but it's kind of cool. Here's on the bridge. You know, it's got that small little, you know. It's got a thing. If you roll this up to just do a little bit of breakup, which I profiled in here, it's like, honestly, the clean, it's the broken up profile turned down. I'll just tell you, because you can't, that's kind of a little more headroom than you can even get with the real thing. Kind of as soon as you get the amp like audible, it sounds like this. Bro, I don't know, man. There's something really addicting about it. Really like just beautiful and sort of honest. I can run over to, you know, here's the rock profile and it sounds great. You know, sounds like this. Holy cow. Holy cow, that is a rockin' little amp. And it's a cool thing, man. I mean, you know, I've always kind of wondered what an AC4 really like did and what it sounded like and what it was all about. And, you know, was it chimey? Is it big? Honestly, man, I can't really get a ton of like, you know, clean stuff out of this thing. It just doesn't want to be clean. I don't know why it would want to be clean. It sounds so good dirty, you know what I mean? I mean, there's not a ton of brightness. I mean, it kind of has like a nice clean sound, but it's like, that's on the overdrive, I'm just picking light. But it's like got a little steely quality to it. Sounds great though to me, man. I mean, it really sounds great. I think it really comes to life. You know, you get this rock thing going and maybe throw on a tube screamer and you get this thing. don't want a tube screamer, you just want like something kind of like a King of Tone or a Blues Breaker. Man, I'll tell you, that's right there. When I forget I'm recording a video, that's when I know there's something really fun to play here. I'll tell you what, dudes, I'm gonna play you out on something a little more aggressive and we'll push this thing a little bit. But that's the AC4, man. Really a cool little amp. If you've never played one, I mean, you can. It's in the 65, if you've never played a vintage one, you know, you can. It's in the 65, it's in the 60s AC collection. They make a reissue. I don't know how it compares, but this one's from 1964. And here it is with some humbuggies. My name's HW. Thanks so much for watching Junkie TV. HW. Out.